Welcome, track 2, Big O, day 2.
Neck deep in the action with Helsinki Roller Derby All-Stars versus Rat City Rollergirls from the lined shores of Seattle, Washington.
Oh, and how Seattle versus Helsinki, two amazing port cities together. This should be one fantastic bout. This is a rematch. Rat City last year came away with this bout. This year, Helsinki wants revenge in a very friendly, happy kind of way.
In a nice, aggressive, I'm going to kill you with my shoulders kind of way. Hey, 911, Luna Negras jamming for Rat City up against 22, Matt Maloney of Helsinki.
This is Rat City in the gray, Helsinki in the white and yellow. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the track yet again. Greetings to all our people who stayed up very late in Helsinki. And thanks to all of you joining us here on the track at the Big O here in Eugene.
Both teams showing great defense right out of the gate. Luna Negra set outside of turn 1, recycling back around. Mad Maloney going port to starboard, but just sees that bracing solid steel four-wall of Rat City.
It's all solid steel if you believe hard enough.
That's what the t-shirt says.
Rat City trying to get their first win of the weekend. Helsinki with 2 wins already underneath their belt, trying to keep their winning ways. So far, we're already in this over a minute. Neither jammer able to bust free of the pack. Great offensive struggle, a quagmire giggity of a pack already.
This jam is over, or almost halfway over. No lead so far. Just great clamp down defense by both teams.
Just a morass of defense, totally. Just so much defense, amazing hit by Cece, the former Dockyard Derby Dame skater. And finally, 1 minute and 43 seconds in, Luna Negra, lead jammer for the Rat City Rollergirls.
Cece being sent to the penalty box to settle her tea kettle. Luna Negra now in scoring position. Sees a wide open lane on the inside, gets 4 points. That's 2 minutes, that's jam. Rat City drawing first blood.
4-0 run to start this off. So thanks again for joining us. I'm Phil Dirt.
I'm Murray Grande.
We might as well introduce ourselves. We're going to be here for the next little bit, at least this bout, till we get to the after party at least, at the Big O Bowl Jam at the Jefferson Skate Park, hosted by Unity Skate Shop and Chicks in Bowls.
3-2 pack advantage for Rat City. They're sending Genevieve Moore to the jam line up against 55, Maria Kosonen.
And that, Genevieve Moore, lead jammer already for Rat City.
Kosonen got behind that bracing 3-wall of Rat City, showing the pack advantage now. More in scoring position, but knocked to the outside. Long way back around to recycle into legal zones.
Genevieve Moore finding an easy path. 5 big points up on the board for the Rat City All-Stars. As the penalty train bandwagon begins, Kamari and, I'm sorry, all I could think of was Carmen Getsum going to the penalty box. Old habits die hard.
Jam is called off. Genevieve Moore scores 4 more points, holding Helsinki scoreless. So it's 13-0 in favor of the Rat City All-Stars with 26.5 minutes to go in the first period.
Thanks everybody for coming over here, albeit Big O coverage is over on ESPN3. Well, it's not the Ocho because that would be on Channel 8, but close enough.
The Treso?
Yeah, thanks for joining us over here on the Deuce, track 2. We've got Mia against Kayla Gaska over here.
Mia hits that sport court hard, pops right back up once and twice. Now there's a pig pile at the official timeout line, and in the fracas, Kayla Gaska high steps through there, gets lead jammer. She's gonna be all by her lonesome. Low block called on Mia.
Herself. She's happy being And a huge hit. Just one of the most entertaining and energetic roller derby players in the world, picking up 5 points right there for Rat City.
Pack is at a still on the backstretch. Here comes Gaska for scoring pass number 2. Following that plowing by her offensive walls, helping her get through for a second Grand Slam. 10-point pass.
Murray, I like what she's doing right there, calling it off just as Mia standing up in the penalty box for Helsinki. So they're going to get the power start for Zina to start off with.
4-4 Pack in front of her. If they wanted us to talk right, they'd pay us. Zina hitting that Helsinki wall, trying to get through. Gets escorted outside of turn 2. Power jam comes to an end.
Zina through the Pack lead jammer. And I promise that will be the only time I'll urinate through the entire Pack.
Rainmaker hit there by CC, sending Mia down hard to the inside, making the Helsinki jammer recycle back around. Zina on another scoring pass, gets 5 more.
Mia, though, through the Pack. She's going to take the inside line, gets around Zina, and Zina says, yeah, that's enough of that. I got my 5 points. We're going to call that. Don't forget to buy some tickets for the Big O raffle. You can get them right over there, and you can see what some of the prizes are. Grand prize going to be 2 RollerCon MVP prizes. Also, a Bont Quad Star skate package. There's prizes for the Big O. You get some T-shirts, Flat Track Revolution, Ninkasi. Did I mention Ninkasi?
Luna Negra sprints through, gets lead jammer for the Pack, gets past that official timeout line. Mad Malou trying to juke her way past. H-Bots does so.
Yeah, Mad Malou found that nice gap, but too late. Luna Negra now through, picking up 4 points. Great block by Holly Box with a bounce, saying that was a little on the high side. Mad Maloney, though, finally getting Helsinki Roller Derby All-Stars on the board.
Lou Negra calls off the jam after getting shellacked by just about every Helsinki blocker. She passed 3 of them, though.
So a 3-point advantage for Rat City.
Also, right by where you can get your raffle tickets, both teams have their merchandise set up. Support Rat City, support Helsinki. You also get your Big O swag right around the corner from there.
Get yourself something nice. Remember, Mother's Day is coming up.
.55, Maria Kosonen jamming for Helsinki. Gets sent down by CC. Jamming for Rat City is 2-4-3. Genevieve Moore recycling back around.
First lead jammer goes to Carlson for Helsinki.
Domino Effect doing a great job holding back the Rat City jammer, but Moore gets through.
Kosonen getting through the Pack, gonna pick up, wait for it, 4 points. ATG, glad to see this with the referees, goes out, talks to the outside Pack refs, finds out 4 points picked up. Make sure that point total is right, so 35-8 right now on the scoreboard.
1-5-6, Mia jamming for Helsinki. 3-2-1, Kayla Gaska jamming for Rat City. Nobody in the penalty box.
Kayla Gaska with a nice shoulder check. Oh, and a hip check by Ramon, knocking Mia out of bounds. And Kayla Gaska with a spinorama to lead jammer on the inside line.
Mia trying to push her way through the middle, gets hit to the inside as Kayla now in scoring position. Stymied in the back of the Pack by Rine.
Holly Bots on her way to the sin bid, and a great hop, skip, and a jump with the helmet cover in her hand is Mia.
That was the initial pass for Helsinki.
Grand slam for the Rat City Rollergirls and Kayla Gaska.
Calling it off at the very last second, eating up that penalty time that Holly Bots is serving.
Sisu mouth guards, protect your teeth. You don't want to look like a hockey player, look like a derby player. Sisu mouth guards.
If you do want to look like a hockey player, we don't judge you.
Right, I will go ahead and help you if you'd like, because I know how to do the Inglewood Jack.
Mad Malou jamming for Helsinki up against 911 Luna Negra of Rat. Who gets through, gets lead.
Luna Negra putting on a jamming clinic early in this bout.
Energizer Bunny, she keeps blocking and blocking and blocking. Luna Negra, she keeps scoring and scoring and scoring. Calls off the jam after picking up 4 more points of Rat City, extending their lead out 44-10.
One tear came to my one good eye. Brill cream, a little dabble, do ya? Xena up to jam right now.
Gosanen jamming for Helsinki. Both teams looking at a 3-3 pack.
44-10 early in this game, just crossed the 10-minute mark. Xena coming through. Gosanen, though, finds that outside lane, makes it through. About a half a lap behind, though.
I really didn't mean to Xena hits it, splits it, quits it, calls off the jam, scores 4, but right behind her, Kosonen picking up 2 more for Helsinki.
Quick call off, but not quite fast enough. Great work by a Helsinki Roll Stars.
The internet heard that too. You're welcome, YouTube.
You're welcome, internet. We love you guys.
2-4-3, Genevieve Moore jamming for Rat City. 1-5-6, Mia for Helsinki.
Genevieve Moore versus Mia on the line.
Helsinki momentarily had the blocker advantage. Cassie Beck coming out of the penalty box to help.
Coming out swinging.
Hips.
Right, yeah.
Mia hit to the inside, recycling back around. Just gets shellacked there by the aforementioned Cassie Beck. This time hit to the outside.
Both jammers now skating all the way back because this is a green tournament and we're big on recycling.
Jimmy Moore, got her toe stop out of bounds. Brought it back in. He gets sent out for a track cut. That means Helsinki has the power jam.
First power jam of the night for Helsinki. This is what they can need right now, down by 36 points. Helsinki needs to come back, try and get some momentum going in their favor. Already 2 big wins on the weekend, trying to pick up that other one. Mia trying to work her way, but some defensive magic going on as they start losing players to the penalty box.
Lose 1, gain 1. Mia calls off the jam, scores 5 points, chipping away at Rat City's lead. It's now 48-17 with 17 minutes to go in the game.
Also losing Siomen off to the penalty box. So down 2 blockers to start this next one. A 4-2 pack disadvantage for the Helsinki Roller Derby All-Stars.
Mad Ballooney is wearing the star for Helsinki, just getting swarmed by Gray, trying to muscle her way through.
Malio at the front of the pack, trying to work her way through. Got 4 blockers, the whole campsite. Now the tri-wall, the trifecta, knocked out of bounds by Cece, trying to readjust her neck, caught perhaps a wayward helmet.
Power jam comes to an end. Genevieve Moore gets through first. Lead jammer dodging a couple big hits there at turn 2 and trading off power jams.
Cutting the track, so Genevieve Moore out there on a power jam. 5 big points up on the board for Rat City as Rat City momentum swinging back in their direction.
Helsinki had that Triforce of power set up. Genevieve Moore saw it coming from a mile away, dipped to the outside.
Great
more
offensive work there by Beck as she came in. This time, Genevieve Moore just turning on the jets. Because if you're blue and you don't know what to do, why don't you go where fashion sits, turn it on the jets. Wait, doesn't rhyme, don't care, 5 points. Sopa dopa. 63-17, 15-point jam. Like to thank Fingers Duke. Fingers Duke, fantastic design. Will help you with stuff. Former designers for the Slaughter County Roller Vixens, and nothing to do with their demise.
3-2-1. Kayla Gaska coming off the jam line like a rocket. And going to the penalty box for a back block right as Mad Maloney comes out of the penalty box and is trying to muscle her way through. And gets lead jammer for
In the shoulder,
Helsinki.
Whatever. It was right about here. Hit her right here. That's the back, apparently. So she'll sit down and feel shame for 30 seconds, and then she'll get free. Mad Maloney, though, now on a power jam, second power jam. Great defensive work in the Rat City pack.
would be Power Yam.
Power Yam.
Dodging a huge hit there from Cece, scoring 5.
Amazing work. Mad Maloney just putting on the brakes, jumping up, avoiding that hit by Cece. Now trying to get another 5 points, get her team all the way back in it. Down by 41 right now.
Gaska back on the track, just being hustled off to the side. Somehow stays in bounds, spins around, dodges a hit from 4-5-5. Domino effect. That's the initial pass for Rat City.
Kamari out at the front of the pack trying to clear some room, and that jam comes to an end. Another point on the board for the Helsinki Roller Derby All-Stars. Helsinki has their own May Day from Hell tournament coming up here in a couple of weeks. They're trying to get ready for it. Would like to go back, set that tournament up with 3 wins in their belt, come up with those notches. But down by 40 points early in this one, 13-12 left on the clock.
5-on-5 on the track. Luna Negra jamming for Rat City. 55, Maria Kolsonen jamming for Helsinki. Rat City doing a great job of shoring up that line in the back. And Helsinki has a great bracing 4-wall up front. This is shades of that first jam where no one got out to the very last second. Luna Negra tiptoeing her way on the back stretch, staying in bounds by an eyelash, getting lead jammer.
Rene headed off to the penalty box. That's going to give Rat City an advantage in the pack, but so far it doesn't seem like much of it. Oh, and now it does. Luna Negra getting through for 5 more points.
Chantilly cream all over Kolsonen like stink on a wrist guard. Now the Helsinki jammer goes to the penalty box for a high block. Luna Negra out there, only person wearing a star, putting up 5 more points for Rat City.
Irva Sakinlin at the front of the pack trying to get ready as Luna Negra comes into the pack. Rene out of the box trying to get ready for Luna Negra, but she comes in with a spinorama knocked out of bounds. She's just going to go ahead and call off the jam. And 4 points picked up on the pass by Luna Negra.
Lineup confusion brought to you by the Eugene Cascades and Coast Sports Commission.
Help put this tournament on every year. We're very thankful that they can be involved in this. So very thankful for the Eugene Cascades and Coast Sports Commission.
Team timeout was called by Helsinki.
Good time for a timeout, down by 55 or 54 points right now. Take a timeout, get your stuff together. figure out some things that you maybe can work on. We're 11:23 left in the first period. Helsinki had a couple of great games. Rat City, while on paper, a couple of rough games, came in second in both of them, but beat the point spread.
Yeah, they were going against very much higher ranked opponents, both those games. I had the privilege to call both of them. It was fun. I wanted to be out there watching it as a fan, but instead I had to do some work.
No, instead we're here talking about it on a microphone, which is best thing since, Betty White. Best thing since Betty White. Because she's older than sliced bread. That's what I'm saying. Head referee Harry Spotter talking to Vito Ramon. But
I'd say it's the best thing since Battlemania 16, but I might be a little bit jaded.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay, so Luna Negra sitting in the penalty box. That's why we had no jammer lined up when the whistle blew.
Was a skating out of bounds penalty at the end of that, I'm guessing.
So
yep, I'm getting a nod of the head from Rollbar. Thank you, Rollbar.
Maria Kosonen trying to get through the pack on the back stretch, but gets caught up in that bracing forward wall, and Luna Negra out of nowhere like an RKO rockets through that pack, picking up lead jammer.
You know, sometimes she gets penalties and they're like, I called 911 a long time ago. Beautiful hit by Energizer Bunny. Kosonen goes back and they're like, I called 911 a long time ago, and now she goes to the penalty box. So she's back in the box, and a power jam again for Helsinki, trying to take advantage of it.
Maria Kosonen still trying to make her initial pass, getting right into that indomitable three-wall of Beck, Cece, and Ramon.
Yori shouting some encouragement to the troops from the bench of Helsinki. One more to beat from Kosonen, and tries to bash through back, and finally does. Completes initial pass. Big hand for Helsinki, ladies and gentlemen, especially Maria Kosonen.
Maria Kosonen, she skates light, hits hard, now trying to pirouette through on the inside for a scoring pass. Gets knocked to the inside. Luna Negra coming out of the penalty box through the back, scoring 5 once and twice.
Making it look easy with a hop, skip, and a jump. Luna Negra out of the penalty box. 5 more points, Luna Negra. 19-point jam. 19 points for Luna Negra, in addition to serving for 30 points, 30 seconds. 1 point for Kosonen for Helsinki.
One of the hardest fought points I've ever seen in all my years of calling the derbs.
My stars and garters. Varpu Nuutela, or Nutella as they call her at home, up to jam on the line for Helsinki.
Kayla Gaska, or Miss America as they call her at home, jamming for Rat City. Drafting right behind H. Bots to pick up lead jammer at the top, Apex for Rat City Rollergirls.
Utella knocked out of bounds, has to recycle back behind Energizer Bunny, and does. Now still trying to complete her initial pass.
Cassie Beck is a one-woman four-wall all over the jammer each and every time.
Energizer Bunny just hitting and hitting and hitting. Finally, Nutella able to break free with that creamy hazelnut spread.
Rule 34. Miss America, Kayla Gasker caught behind that bracing three-wall of Helsinki. Nowhere to go.
Good hit there.
Domo Arigato, Mr. Lariato, or I guess it was more of a shoulder block. Anyway, Kayla Gasker going through, getting 5. Some stink on that pass.
Chantilly Cream with another big hit, blocked off again by Schwetty Beck. And the skater formerly known as Missile America comes flying in, but knocked out by Rene.
4-point pass by Helsinki.
Kanu Nutila. My apologies to everyone in Helsinki for my Eastern Washington accent.
Kayla Gaska taken down hard by the Helsinki blockers. That's number 39, Rine.
Just under 7 minutes left as Rat City crosses the century mark. Going to take them to 105 to 30 points. Huge jam for Nutella, though. For getting 6 points, largest jam for Helsinki in quite some time.
6.5 minutes to go before halftime. Zeno wearing his Rat City star. Taru Saxelin, first time jamming for Helsinki.
Lady K. I'm looking at the wrong fucking line.
4-3 pack advantage for Rat City.
Excuse me.
Saxelin digging in deep, trying to play Red Rover with that braced four-wall of Seattle. Zena finding an opening on the outside. Lead jammer Rat.
All right, I won't do that again. I put what colors they are at the top.
Zena sprints through the pack, going beast mode, scoring four. Taru Saxelin coming in hot, taken to the outside by the 1-2 punch of Energizer Bunny and Cece.
Saxelin, no refocus and getting back, but Zena picking up the forearm penalty. She's going to go off to the sin bin and feel much shame.
A track cut called on Taru Saxelin, so we're going to have a little bit of a jammer's do-si-do and a full 2-minute jam.
One jammer goes in, the other comes out. Eventually, there she goes. How you like that, Blondie?
And there she goes. Full contingent of skaters on the track now.
Zena trying to get through. Kamari trying to do a great block there. Helsinki doing some great blocking in the Triforce, the trifecta, the tri-wheel.
Gajalinen anchoring that front rotating 3-wall. Taru Saxelin get knocked to the inside by Cece. So both jammers got a long ways to go backwards to re-enter the pack.
You're going the wrong way. You're going to kill somebody. And in the immortal words of John Candy, how do they know where I'm going? They're drunk. 5 points up on the board by Saxelin.
4 more points for Zena. That makes it 8-5 on that jam in favor of Rat City, bringing the score 113 to 35.
I'd like to thank all of the photographers for contributing their time and talent to shoot the Big O. Special shout out to Steve Sharky Mancini, who has organized his talented crew, each and every one of them, for making everybody look so pretty, so very pretty.
Mad Maloney jamming up against Genevieve Moore. Helsinki out first, lead jammer.
Genevieve Moore taking some all kinds of abuse with his huge 4-2 pack advantage for Helsinki. Lady K now out of the pack trying to open up, but 5 big points for Helsinki.
Mad Maloney, our second scoring pass, tiptoeing on the inside line, now has 2 to beat. Penalty box has emptied out. Genevieve Moore still trying to make the initial pass to Rat.
It had more, and then Beck goes to the penalty box, so a pack advantage for Helsinki yet again. Mad Maloney with the 5 points, now still trying to get through that campfire site at the front. But Rat City's Kumbaya able to continue on. But now Genevieve Moore going to the penalty box, a cutting the track call, and a power jam from Mad Maloney.
When she's already on her second scoring pass, barely hanging on to that inside line. Scores 5, calls it off, cleaning up like Kenny Omega.
5 big points for Mad Malou, and 10-point jam, 45 points for Helsinki, 113 for Rat City, 2.5 minutes left in the half. Like to thank Rollercon. Rollercon, there will be 8 tracks, 70 coaches, 160 challenges, 24 bouts, uncountable seminars, social events and vendors, plus 1 uterus-shaped 24-hour pole, Derby summer camp every July, and a lot of tequila.
Rollercon, the birthplace of good decisions.
Ha 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 ha.
Mario Kosonen spinning around, getting lead jammer, second one in a row for Helsinki.
Mario Kosonen now coming into the pack, taking a big hit from Cece, but coming around the outside, oh, a huge hit from Cassie. Beck takes her off her feet. Hit her so hard the pivot cover came off. Kosonen, though, smart play, almost took the cut from Chantilly Cream, but managed to avoid it.
Power Jam comes to an end. Genevieve Moore leaving a trail of bodies in her wake, making the initial pass for Rat City. Moore now caught up to the back of the pack, caught behind that bracing 3-wall of Helsinki. Maria Kosonen still trying to make her first scoring pass as well, and gets lapped.
Suominen gets sent to the penalty box. That's going to be Genevieve Moore for 5 points. And 5 points to 3 at the end of that one.
Helsinki coach doing an official review. I bet I know what that is for.
Got a feeling. So Yori out there going to ask a few questions. Vita Ramon going to just be standing there listening.
Clean bearings, check. Elbow pads,
Check.
Yoga mat,
Check.
double check. Take care of your most important piece of gear, you. With yoga for skaters, by a skater, that is Flat Mat Yoga. Find out more at flatmatyoga.com. This weekend, get 16% off Flat Mat Yoga with the code BIGO16. That's flatmatyoga.com, not to be confused with Banked Mat Yoga.
Right, that's entirely different. Banked mat yoga, there's still a major ramming penalty, I think.
And you can't bend backwards in bank track
Right,
yoga.
yeah, you can't bend backwards in banked yoga. One person over there got those jokes. I'm happy about that. I am only doing.
That's more than usually get
Yeah,
my jokes.
I'm happy the one person got that. I love you. I love that one person.
Did you make that person up when I wasn't looking?
Probably,
All
yeah.
right.
They were probably just, it was, I don't know, it's either that or just somebody's laughing at Lime with an I. All right, so 44 seconds left on the clock right now. Helsinki using their review. Good plan for it. You only get that one review. It goes away into the ether. Harry Spotter.
Helsinki reviewed the possible lack of a skating out of bounds call. After reviewing the no call that was made, it is determined that there was contact that put the grey jammer out of bounds. Thus, the no call will stand. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I would have gone with. So, what did he say? So nothing? Nothing? I gotta get my English to Harry.
Back to the action on the track. Nutella Gemini against New Luna Negra.
Thank you.
Nobody in the penalty box. 5-on-5 on the track, if my math serves correctly.
So the no call does stand. Yes, we Harry Spotter, of course. We have a very
Luna Negra out in front. She passed Nutella, who is lead jammer.
Nutella calling off the jam, so that's going to be 0-0.
Still 121 Rat City, 50 Helsinki. 10 seconds to go in the first half.
A very international flavor to this team. Of course, Harry Spotter from Australia, along with a few of our NSOs here this evening. And that's going to take us to halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
If you forget what I said 10 seconds ago, Rat City 121, Helsinki 50.
That's halftime. Big cheer for both these teams right now as we go into halftime. Go get yourself something nice. Remember, Mother's Day is coming up. Get your mom something nice.
So when I first went into Fast Girl Skates, it was like being a kid in a candy
I skate
shop.
on the Anti-AR1 boot with Crazy Venus plates and add-on D-Rod wheels.
As I've grown as a skater, Fast Girl has also helped my skates to grow with me.
What's your favorite thing that you got at the store?
Probably my gear.
I'm Double Banks, and I'm a Fast Girl.
I'm Vex Factor, and I'm a fast girl.
I'm a Salted Peanut, and I'm a Fast Girl.
I'm Afro Jamra and I'm a fast girl.
You can be a fast girl too.
Skaters, lost your mouth guard? Hit this. Time for an upgrade? Hit this. New to Derby and not sure where to start? Hit this. We are Derby owned and operated with 6 years of experience. Hit This Derby Gear can hook you up with skates, gear, and honest advice based on your skating style and individual needs. Visit us at our store in Salem, Oregon, or online at www.hitthisderbygear.com. Whether you are a new or veteran skater, before you hit the track, hit this.
Hi, I'm Trish the Dish, and this is Ivana S. Spankin, and we're here to tell you about Sin City Skates. Sin City Skates began in our Las Vegas living room in 2005, the first shop ever dedicated to roller derby, and has since grown into this 2,000 square foot mecca in San Diego, where we stock everything for our sport. Need help? With a combined on-track experience of over 24 years and still playing, we test everything we sell, and we're happy to share that experience and knowledge with you. So contact us, sincityskates.com.
Hi folks, Scald Eagle here. Have you had a chance to take a look at the new Bonk Quadstar skate? The boots are ultra lightweight with no break-in period, and are great for skaters with skinnier ankles. They also have a 100% Australian full-grain leather outer and a completely heat-moldable hand-laid fiberglass base. Get that premium performance without the premium price tag. Boom. Come over to the Bonk booth right now and check out this rad new skate.
A clear path through the pack almost never exists. So we fight and make our own.
Roller Derby Athletics takes the guesswork out of off-skate training, helping you become safe, strong, and unstoppable. Here's what skaters from around the world are saying.
Lots of great advice and things that helped me after I broke my ankle and had
I've lost 90 pounds and discovered my A game.
Love that site and the workouts.
Rehab
has been amazing. It's really worth the investment in
Booty Quake rocks. You won't regret the investment.
Want to see for yourself? Sign up today for our free Basics Builder program and transform your game with Roller Derby Athletics.
A lot of very impressive people in roller derby.
This was definitely a proud moment for me, wearing the black, white, and red.
I care about this thing more than I care about any other article of clothing in my wardrobe.
This represents to me like 7 years of blood, sweat, and tears.
Glitter is fun and hardcore. I've learned that it's hardcore.
My uniform is always in pristine condition.
My truck is purple, my shoes are purple, my underwear are purple.
It takes a lot of drive and a lot of passion to keep going in roller derby.
Sometimes when you play roller derby, you're just kind of like, why am I doing this? This is so weird.
I just can't imagine that I'd get more kicks like playing golf than I do hitting a you know? Feels good.
My name is Rachel Rotten.
My name is Midge Wilhelm.
I'm Fifi Nomenon.
I'm Jackie Daniels.
My name's Steph Maney.
Hi, I'm Scald Eagle.
And S1.
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 And S1 is part of my uniform.
The Aries Platinum is packed with new features.
Just over
Reinforced toe section. Increased toe stop clamping power. Winged truck with split cushion design for easy assembly and installation. The new Aries Platinum, performance redefined.
And also start making your plans to attend tonight's after party. It's going to be at the Blair Alley Vintage Barcade. Pinball, video games, 80s dance party starting at 10 p.m. No cover charge. It's at 245 Blair Boulevard. Three, two, one. Second half. We're at City 121, Helsinki 50. We're starting with Genevieve Moore on the line for Seattle. Nutella number 88 jamming for Helsinki. Second half starts with nobody in the penalty box. Genevieve Moore taken to the outside, recycling back around Yannicka Saxelin.
Lead jammer starts off. Nutella out there. Lead jammer start off for Helsinki in the second half. Genevieve Moore out of the pack finally, but Helsinki's Nutella out of the pack, or in the pack, trying to get some points, knocked out of bounds though by the 1-2-3 punch of Beck, Energizer Bunny, and Holly Botts. Finally able to clear three, picking up 4 big points for Helsinki to start off the second period.
Genevieve Moore taken to the inside, hopping right back around the line. Here comes Nutella now. Rainmaker hit there by Cassie Beck, but that was an illegal forearm.
Sometimes you got to break a few eggs. And 3 points for one, 4 points for Helsinki. So an 8-3 jam to start this off for Helsinki. And Nutella gonna pick up the big points to start this off.
4-3 pack advantage goes to Helsinki there, sending 1-5-6 Mia to the jam line. Against 3-2-1 Kayla Gaska.
Tight mired pack to start off. No pack briefly. Neither jam are able to take advantage of the quick no pack as it reformed quickly. Great bridge work there by Solmanen.
Mia's got some heat in her feet, but taken to the outside by Cece, recycling around Lacey Ramon. 3-2-1's battling her way through at the top apex with Mia right behind her. Oh, and going to the outside. Back block on Helsinki, Rat City Power Jam.
Mia gonna sit in the sin bin 30 seconds. She'll feel shame and then she'll get free. Gaska with a shoulder spin around for 5 points. Making big contact there on domino effect going down. Gaska back in the pack, trying to work her way through. Believe that's going to be a back block. Yes, it is. And Kyla Gaska going to go to the sin bin, where she'll sit down and feel shame.
Not officially a jammer swap off, as Mia was already back on the track, now skipping through the back at the bottom apex, picking up her initial pass.
Oh, Cece catching her, but goes out of bounds. That's going to be a no pass, no penalty. Still 4 points up in the air. No point on Cece as she did not pass her legally. Mia come flying back into the pack, doing a little hand jive. Let her teammates know what she wants.
94 Kimari doing a great job trying to open up a door for her jammer, but Rat City swarms around Mia, closing it up. Still 2 more points on that pass for Helsinki.
Another 4 points for Rat City. 133-64 at the end of that jam.
Golsonen jamming for Helsinki. Luna Negra for Rat City.
I'd like to thank some of our vendors, including Left Turn Clothing, Moto Skates, S1 Helmets, Steel Web, Trixie Be True, Green Monster, and Bont, just to name a few. Kosonen out there jamming for Helsinki against Luna Negra.
Golsonen has one to beat, gets past the last line. A Rat City defense lead jammer. Luna Negra sprinting right through the center of the pack to escape on her initial pass.
Kosonen all business now that she's back in the pack, but I did notice a bit of a grin when she beat Luna Negra out to get lead jammer. Just a little small grin, all business, all
Not a lot of
serious.
people can say that they beat Luna Negra.
No, not at all. So good for her. Great work so far. 66-134 and a 2-0 run as we're just about 5 minutes in here to the second period. Vita Ramon coming in. Couple of questions for Harry Spotter, our head referee.
Vito Ramon, our newest NSO in the center of the track. Xena jamming for Rat City up against Mad Maloney of Helsinki.
Oh, now you done did it. Xena finally frees her way through. After all, did come over from rugby, so she's used to the scrum. Lead jammer for Xena.
Rat City's got that strong brace triforce of power. Mad Maloney getting deposited to the inside like a nickel in a piggy bank by Cece. And in that fracas, 5 scores 5.
Everybody on the track right now. Zina hit to the outside. She's going to come back in, take a bunch of shoulder checks. Kosonen and Kamari with a couple to be precise. Trying to come back in. Cutting the track called there on Energizer Bunny.
Helsinki doing a great job of matching Zina port to starboard. Wherever she goes, they go.
Kamari with a couple of great checks right there. Kuseman and a big pile up, tripping over Kamari. Zina trying to get through that pack, but not so much luck.
I said it earlier, Cassie Beck showing why she's the one-woman four-wall. Mad Maloney nowhere to go at turn 3.
Cover, who's got the cover? That would be Mad Maloney, but 5 points for Zina. And 10-point jam for Zina.
That brings Rat City up to 144. Helsinki 66. Just under 23 minutes to go in the game. Nutella versus Gaska back on the jam line. Nobody in the penalty box. Pack gets extended out. Nutella finds a free pass to lead jammer status. Saxolina Arena trying to hold back Missile America. They got to let her go as well. Now Helsinki in scoring position. Getting hit out of bounds by H-Bots. Stuck the landing. 4-point pass, Missile America.
Did land on one knee, but managed to keep both feet down in bounds. That's the important bit. She comes back in. Nuutala still stuck in the pack at the back. That Holly Bots, Energizer Bunnery, and CC combo, the Triforce at the back, keeping them in. And finally, she'll call off the jam.
4 points Helsinki, 8 points Rat City.
Yori going to do some talking to her at the back, get her back into the game. Looks a little frustrated after that play. 152.70. I'd like to thank Bont. Lighter, stronger, faster, be your best. Be Bont.
Luna Negra's jamming against Mia. Helsinki 4-3 pack advantage. Mia getting up in everybody's grill, hit to the inside by Cassie Beck, goes right back to the jam line. Luna Negra going left, going right. Helsinki all over her like stink on a wrist guard. Finally sees an opening on the back side. Lead jammer Rat City.
Mia Trills trying to get through on her initial pass as Luna Negra comes back for pass number 2 and the scoring pass.
Already picked up that jammer lap point, trying to get more. Hit to the inside by 94. Kimari.
Holly Bots on her way to the sin bin, the stripey place, the barry hole, and a spinorama by Mia gets her free from the pack. Luna Negra going to call that one off before Mia can put any points up on the board. And 5 points for Luna Negra. And the Rat City All-Stars. Hey, if you're up in the Seattle area, join us next weekend as we have, speaking of our head referee, Harry Spotter, the Quidditch Cup. Come on up to Shoreline and we'll have the Quidditch Cup. You can buy spells, cause all kinds of chaos, and as the members of Rat City get divided into 4 different houses, it'll be fantastic.
Genevieve Moore jamming against Maria Kolsonen.
You could even say it'll be magical.
You could.
But I wouldn't. That might be too much of a pun. 156-70 right now in this current bout.
Both teams down a blocker, both jammers fighting hard. One of them, Genevieve Moore, gets through first, picks up lead status.
Renee off to the penalty box.
Kosonen hit to the inside by Cece, recycling back around, still trying to make the initial pass. Genevieve Moore on her first scoring attempt now. Gets hit out of bounds by 604 Ickelm.
Kosonen heading to the sin bin with the jammer star in her hand. So a power jam. Genevieve Moore picking up 5 more points for the Rat City All-Stars.
Power jam with a 4-on-2 pack, making it easy for Genevieve Moore to go in and out like Mama's squeeze box. 5 more points, Rat City.
Renee out of the penalty box, now trying to help out. Ekholm shoved to the outside, but able to get a block in, driving Genevieve Moore to the outside, picking up 3 more points. 13-point jam for Genevieve Moore.
Power jam continues with 3-2-1. Kayla Gaskell wearing the star for Rat City. Seattle 4-on-3 pack advantage.
Kyla Gaskell just shuffling off hits like dirt on her shoulder.
Lead jammer Rat City. Here comes Gaskell now in scoring position. Collides right into that braced 4-wall of Helsinki. Her blockers coming around to help open up a path.
Cover, cover. Who's got the cover? Could it be Kosonen? I don't know. It's not my business to know these things.
Hey, Rocky, why don't you take the jammer cover off of my hat?
Domino Effect heading to the penalty box right now.
Kayla Gaskell got through one time, looking to do it again. Oh, face plants on the sport court, has to go back around.
Trying to not get that cutting track, though, so great knowledge of where she was on the track. The veteran, penalty she perhaps used to be able to, or used to take, now smarter, bigger, better. They've rebuilt her. $6 million, of course, $6 million doesn't get you very far on rebuilding people anymore. Grand slam, 10-point pass for the skater they used to call Missile America. Rat City 179, Helsinki 70.
WFTDA teams will vote one MVP, blocker, and jammer from the opposing team for each game played. These MVPs will play against Team USA, the best skaters in the world, during a half-hour exhibition bout Sunday night at 8:40 p.m. Main eventing Big O 2016.
Oh, a misconduct called there on Saxelin for a hit before the whistle, and Luna Negra will get through the pack, lead jammer, and a power jam. Luna Negra going to take some advantage of a Helsinki mistake to start this one off. Already on a scoring pass, and she's going to be through for 5 big points right there, increasing that Rat City lead.
The way Luna Negra holds the line when she's stomping through the pack, I swear she has lawn darts for toe stops.
Pretty much. Jarts, my friend, jarts. 5 more points, 10 points already, 50 seconds in.
Tyra Saxelin still trying to get through the pack on the initial pass for Helsinki. Luna Negra scoring trip number 3 for Rat.
Sagerlin still trying to get some points, get out.
Karina putting an end to that scoring attempt, forcing Luna Negra to call off the jam.
And we're going to get, I believe, in a team timeout called by Helsinki. Yori going to get his entire team out onto the track, have everybody look at it. I believe they're having a Hoosiers moment right now. Everybody, this is the size of the track. It's the same size track we have back at home. I'm entirely making stuff up right now, but why don't you tell us something that's not made up?
Sunday is the official Big O after party, 21 and up, and it's going to be amazeballs!
Amazing!
No getting shut down early, and they are aware that they need to process passports as ID. Where? The Wayward Lamb, 150 West Broadway, Eugene, Oregon, 97401.
And the
When?
Wayward Lamb.
9 p.m. Why? Because you work your butts off all weekend. And also Big O featured DJ Meow, specialty cocktails, complimentary snacks, Ninkasi beer. And if you're streaming this over the internet, throw your own party right now.
Yeah, if you're back in Helsinki, you're probably having a party right now because, let me see, add the 6:42. It's 8 o'clock there right now, or it's really stinking early.
I thought it was early 30.
It's, I bet it's beer 30 where you are. Or if you're up in Seattle right now, you're going to have a contest here in a few minutes at the Rat's Nest and have a grand old time.
Woo! Hey, Zena's jabbing against Nutella.
Oh, and Nutella making it through lead jammer for Helsinki.
And the only jammer on the track.
A high block for Zena. She was trying to do that run along and kick everybody in the head thing, I bet you.
Huge opportunity for Helsinki because they have a 4-on-2 pack advantage. Lacey Ramon, H. Bots trying to hold Nutella back.
Big shoulder check by Lacey Ramon, but couldn't quite stop her, and she comes through 5 more points for Helsinki.
One scoring pass down, second being attempted as the blocker advantage comes to an end. Nutella being instructed to call off the jam, so they start the next one with the power start.
Yeah, good work and good. I had some things I was going to say, and now I've forgotten. Oh, yeah. Saw her standing up, saw Zena standing up in the penalty box. Get that power start. Send Mia out, fresh legs. Get that started.
Heads are important. Protect yours with S1 helmets.
Protect your noggin.
Only jammer on the track is Mia 1564 Helsinki. She sprints through the pack, almost untouched.
Lead jammer goes to Helsinki. Mia comes charging back in. This time's held up by Ramon. Mia with a spinorama, but picks up the cut. She'll go back to the box now. Zena with a power jam as she gets recycled to the back of the pack by Helsinki.
So this can be the full 2-minute shootout. Zena bouncing off some yellow and white jerseys. Finally gets past number 28. That's the initial pass for Rat.
Rat City reloading right now. Thought they had pulled a skater to the back, but she takes her dang patience to wait to get there. Kamari just said, "I'll wait. I can wait." Herves comes over along with Kamari, knocks Zena out of bounds.
Yannicka Soxaline anchoring that braced wall as the power jam comes to an end.
Mia now back in the pack, trying to get her out of Ramon. Big hip check there by Chantilly Cream. Now Ramon holding the star in theirs. Lacey Ramon putting the star on. 4 points picked up for Rat City. First 4 points picked up in this jam, and we are 1 minute and 40 seconds in. But Lacey Ramon picking up another 4 points, making it look easy. The Team USA skater.
Track cut after getting in a little bit too early. 5-point pass by Ramon. That's 2 minutes.
Lacey Ramon coming through on that, takes a look up at the clock and says, I don't have enough time to get there, so saves her energy, just takes the 5 points, 13-point jam, taking Rat City over the 200-point mark, 204. And an official review called by Helsinki. Yori out there along with Vito. Talk with Harry Spotter, and we'll find out what that's about here in a second.
The social media team here at the Big O is working feverishly all weekend to bring you live tweets and Facebook coverage throughout the event. Follow them on Twitter at ECRG or at ECRG_the Big O. And you can use the hashtag BigO2016 to give your feedback on the event.
My feedback?
Your feedback.
Oh, Big O. Hashtag Big O Cats. Hashtag Big O Dogs. Mm-hmm. That's the important bit.
Hashtag Big O.
Hashtag
Big O. I wish my microphone cord would stay in. Anyway, as I was about to say, hashtag Big O, that big clump in the corner of my carpet because my vacuum cleaner's broke. That's my pet. That's why things haven't been working. Now I'll just fist the cord like this. It keeps it good and tight.
All right, so special shout out to members of Rat City and their friends and family who are at the Rat's Nest watching this, unless they're watching that thing over on ESPN Ocho. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time, and please enjoy your whatever it is giveaway you're giving away later with the giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Spotter.
After review, Helsinki were contesting the possible lack of a cutting call. After review, it is determined that while the Rat City Jammer did come in behind the initiator, the 3 teammates went behind her after she re-entered the track. The no call will stand, and Helsinki do not retain their review.
Couldn't have said it better myself, though.
Exactly. So the no call stands, and they do not retain their review. So Helsinki has lost their review, and the score will remain the same.
With a 4-4 pack, 3-2-1, Kayla Gaska has a Rat City power jam.
So Mia will look on from the sin bin to start this one. Gaska, lead jammer already, 8 seconds in.
Gaska trying to find opening. Helsinki closing down the lanes.
Gaska taken down there.
Power jam comes to an end. Mia back on the track. Can't hold the inside lane thanks to Cassie Beck recycling back around. There is Kayla Gaska scoring 5 more for Rat City.
Mia keeps getting recycled to the back, hit to the inside. Gaska tiptoes through the toe stops, stays inbound somehow, and another 4 points for Rat City. What a cutting call on Mia, a heartbreaker. And a second penalty added on. That's going to be an old-time penalty like Coach used to get, 1 full minute in the box.
Kayla Gaska on scoring pass number 3, calls off the jam.
She took a bit of a helmet to the noggin right there, holding her nose. Not for sweat smell, but for just a helmet to the nose.
Got to protect that moneymaker.
Got to protect the moneymaker. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors and a sponsor of the Rat City After Party, or the Rat City Party tonight, back at the Rat's Nest, Castle Superstores. I know it's Babeland at home, but
I didn't have enough time to do my spiel. Hey, Luna Negra getting spun around, assessed lead jammer before that baby done been eaten.
How can you not like it? As Luna Negra, lead jammer, rides that line yet again, comes sliding to a stop on her toe stops, trying to ride that line, bounces off of Retku, finds her way through again for another 5 points for Rat City All-Stars.
Luna Negra spinning around the track, scoring pass number 2, leaves a trail of bodies in her wake. Getting through, calling it off, 5 more, 10 altogether, 223 to 83. Got to give up to Helsinki, traveling 5,000 miles just for the honor and the privilege of skating here at the Big O. Have a couple big wins under their belt so far. Put up a huge fight against Rat City, who's just from up the way.
Oh, and how. I'd like to thank him for coming. Ava Darchi out for her first jam tonight.
Mia coming out hot from the penalty box. Got some fancy moves, spinning around, getting the lead.
Ava Darchi waves goodbye to the pack and makes her way through. Recent transfer from Jet City down to Rat City. Oh, and a big takedown. Bit of a slip by Mia. Finally, Mia makes it through for 4 points.
Eva Durcha colliding with that Helsinki backline. Goes in, goes out, goes left, goes right, goes nowhere as Mia comes back around again and collides to that brace 4 wall of Rat City.
Both jammers trying to challenge through the park, but Energizer Bunny just keeps hitting and hitting. And Mia's going to go ahead and call that one off, picking up 5 more points. 9-4 on that one. Advantage Helsinki, but score Rat City 227, a 92 for Helsinki.
6.5 minutes to go in the game. Genevieve Moore jamming once again for Rat City. Mad Maloney for Helsinki. Just an absolute sea of humanity there up at the official timeout line. Impenetrable defenses. Genevieve Moore goes outside a little bit too far. Track cut called. Power jam Helsinki.
Mad Maloney trying to just battle her way through and does. Fights her way to lead jammer and freedom. Cece's stuck behind a morass of yellow. Trying to work her way through. Now, Mad Maloney.
Behind the phalanx of gray.
That's right, folks. We got a thesaurus for Christmas. Chantilly, Cream, and Cassie Beck. Cassie Beck can't connect with the hip check, and 5 points on the board for Mad Maloney. And Helsinki.
Power jam comes to an end. Genevieve Moore still trying to make her initial pass. Gets sent to the inside by 39 Rine. Mad Maloney gets through for 5 more points. 4 more points. That's 9 altogether. This jam so far for Helsinki. Genevieve Moore made the initial pass for Rat.
Yannicka Saxelin heading off to the sin bin right at the beginning into that jam. So they'll be down 1 blocker on Helsinki. But 10 points picked up by Helsinki. Huge jam takes them over the century mark.
4 minutes and change left to go in this game. Kayla Gaska versus Nutella. Somebody's getting whistled off for a multiplayer block. That is Lacey Ramone. Now it's 3-3 pack. Oh, and it's a power jam because a forearm was called on Nutella. Gaska trying to get past that last line defense. Helsinki swarming around her. She did the hop, skip, and a jump at turn 2. Lead jammer, Rat City.
Nutella still trying to get bound. Still trying to get through. And Gaska making it through. By get through, I mean get out of the penalty box. Even worse, Meyer to be stuck in. The old take off the hat trick.
Kayla Gaska barely hanging on to the outside line for a second 5-point scoring pass. Power jam is over. Star is handed off to Kosonen.
Oh. What great way to dig in. I almost saw pieces of plastic.
Excuse me, that was domino effect getting the star for Helsinki, but she can't get back around in time. Kayla Gaska hits at 4 more points, 14 altogether.
Domino effect took that hit. Looked like she was going to fly into her lineup trackers, but instead dug the edges of her skates in, just held on, but couldn't quite get back to the track. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left.
5-on-5 jam. Luna Negra versus Taru Saxelin.
Taro Saxon thought she had a big open line, but that's what happens when Energizer Bunny wants to lure you into a false sense of security.
Saxelin hit to the inside, hit to the outside. Luna Negra going left and right. Just sees a whole lot of Helsinki. Huge rainmaker hit there by 28 Irves.
Oh, more big hits in front. Cece goes sprawling out of bounds. Somebody's getting a call there, and it looks like Rene. Oh, head off to the sin bin, and a lead jammer for Taru Saxonen.
Luna Negra still caught behind the pack at turn 1. Here comes Taru Saxelin scoring pass. Has to go back behind Cece.
It looks like, yes, it is Energizer Bunny with the star in her hand, soon to be the star upon Lars. Yes, it is, but that jam will come to an end. And we've got less than a minute left as Helsinki calls off the jam.
They scored 4 points. It's now 241 to 106 in favor of the Rat City All-Stars. We got time for at least one more jam. It's going to be Xena versus Mad Maloney. Rat City 4-3 pack advantage.
Xena with a shoulder juke to the outside, tries to go inside, but that wall is closed. Mad Malou found a door wide open, grinning ear to ear. Lead jammer.
Only jammer. Xena sent to the penalty box, so huge power jam opportunity for Helsinki, but she's getting swarmed by gray jerseys. Hit to the outside by Cinnamon Slam. Oh, and I got called on a high block, did Mad Maloney. So we're going to have a jammer swap off, a 2-minute jam, which will pretty much take us to the end of regulation.
Time on the regular clock has expired. Of course, we will go to the natural conclusion of this jam, which will be in about 1 minute, 16 seconds. Xena battling her way through the pack. Oh, an amazing hit by Hukkanen, but they're going to say that was 20 feet out of play, probably because it was about 23 feet out of play. So a very good call by Rollbar, but a great hit all the same. Just a little bit on the illegal side.
Xena now on the first scoring pass for Rat this game. Caught behind that rotating Triforce of Power. Helsinki's put up. Mad Maloney back on the track, trying to play a bit of Red Rover dive right through the center of Rat City's brace 4 wall.
Just a huge scrum out there. I've been at Guar shows that was easier to get through. Both jammers trying to work their way through. Finally, Xena jukes outside, comes to the inside, picks up 5 points. and puts her shoulders down and gets ready to try and go for one more pass as Matt Maloney trying to get through that tri-wall at the front.
She goes left. She sees Lacey Ramone. She goes right. She sees Cinnamon Slam. Goes outside, back around. Jam is called off at the tail end. 5 more points put on the board for Helsinki. Unofficial final. We're going to wait for the referees and NSOs to dot their I's and cross their T's.
Oh, they had a great bout, though. Ladies and gentlemen, come on down. Get yourself ready for some free high fives. But let's give both of these teams a huge round of applause for battle until the very end. Thanks to both of you for clapping. And it's official. Big hand for the Red City All-Stars from Seattle, Washington. 246 over Helsinki, 111.
Thanks, man.
What a game, Marie Grande.
And fans here at track 2 make enough back in Finland. Give it up for the Helsinki Roller Derby All-Stars. The Helsinki Roller Derby All-Stars.
Wait, one more. This time for sure.
The Helsinki Roller Derby All-Stars. It's like summoning Bloody Mary.
Oh, man. I'm going to go home and try it later. No. Yes.
All right,
no.
stay tuned. We got one more matchup here for you on track 2. It's going to be Sacred City versus Aldriki.
It should be a fantastic bout. We're going to go from Helsinki to Scotland and Central California.
But it's been great. It's been fun. It's been real. I've been Murray Grande.
I've been Phil Dirt.
And you've been beautiful. Thank you for tuning in, staying around for Big O 2016.